hello everyone. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. And I am streaming on a new table. I got a new table today. Let's go. It is white. It is very big. My parents came over today and got me this new table. It is 160 centimeters long. So this table is longer than me. This table is longer than me. I have a table that is longer than I am. You know, in the height department. So yeah, there's that. Hello everyone. Hi. I don't know. It doesn't seem that exciting when I talk about it, but I think it's exciting. I think having a new table is exciting, and it feels exciting. It also is very unusual, I'd say. Feels very unusual to have such a big-ass table. Like, I can fit so many fucking things in here, like, damn. But, I got so fucking sweaty and tired trying to put it all together. It took me so long to do that, and honestly, it was probably better than like a full-on workout. Probably better than a full-on workout. But how have you guys been? Tell me how have you all been? If anything exciting has happened, anything like that, just let me know. But today we're gonna be going back to the tower of Joy and Whimsy, trying to meet the best girl. I don't remember where we left off. Okay, here. And I'm kind of... Oh yeah, we have a checkpoint right here, so... So it's all good. We don't have to worry about any of that. But oh gosh, I got so freaking tired putting this table together, because this table is like 40 centimeters bigger than my old one, but I swear to God, it weighs like 10 times more. It's so fucking heavy. It's so heavy. It was relatively simple to assemble. I mean, it's a table. This isn't anything, you know, groundbreaking in that department. But it was so heavy. Because it was so heavy, it was really hard for me to like put things on top of other things and put them together and hold everything and all stuff like that. And right now I don't really have any space for my other table. It's like right on the side here. I have no idea what I'm going to really do with it. I think my mom is just going to sell it or something, and then give me the money. But right now I just have a random ass table in the corner of my room. Not a dining table, like a work table. Yeah, a work table. Can you hear that? Oh, my Among Us fell. Have a little Among Us figurine. Okay, I have this little pink Among Us figurine with a crown. I bought this entirely for shits and giggles like a few years ago. And this is actually like a blind box, like an Among Us blind box. And this is actually the secret. It's actually like the super rare version. And I got it first try when I decided to buy it for shits and giggles. So, it's like a little trophy on my desk now. Have a little Among Us trophy on my desk. But let me remember how this game works. And what exactly I'm supposed to do here. Dang. I don't really... Oops. I don't really get it. Can I do it? No. Rare Among Us. Wow. Yeah. A very rare Among Us. It's honestly is just like a trophy. Lucky charm. Yeah, kind of, I guess. It's kind of like a lucky charm. I don't remember how I was supposed to do this, actually. Shit. Am I supposed to... No, I'm definitely not supposed to go that way. I'm definitely supposed to get up from here. And then... somehow get on this... Oh. Let's go. Let's go. And then... I remember I was supposed to do this. Yes. Yes. No! Shit! I was scared because I was like, I'm going to fall, and then I did fall. Indeed. I guess at least I know what exactly I'm supposed to do here now. I am supposed to get on this thingy somehow. It's like a very specific amount of power you need to... No. Oh, let's go. And then here. And then here. And then here. Right on the edge. And from here, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, yeah, guys. I need to ask you something. Tech support. Tech support. Guys. I accidentally pressed something, and now on the top right of my screen, I have, like, my PC, I guess, like, work stuff, like FPS, like, graphics card percentage, LAT, latency all that stuff. How the fuck do I get rid of it? I have no idea what I pressed to make it appear. It's not usually there. I don't know what I pressed. Can someone tell me how to get it off my screen? It's not really bothering me to the point that I would, like, I don't know, like delay stream because of it, or anything like that, but, what do I do about this? What exactly am I supposed to do about this? Maybe I should pull out the guide. Holocure Tower Suffer and Walkthrough. Cause I'm nothing but a fake. I'm nothing but a fake. How many percentage are we at? We're already at 63%, which is pretty good. So we may meet the best girl in, like, the next few streams. It's usually tab or function keys in other games, with no idea in this game. It's not in the game. It's like... it's not in the game. It's on my actual screen. It's on my actual, like, monitor. It's everywhere. Okay, tab and function. That doesn't help. Doesn't help. I don't want to press too many buttons right now because I'm afraid I'm going to fucking press something really bad. Is this NVIDIA? Yes, it is NVIDIA. I do have an NVIDIA card. Tell me, how do I get rid of that shit? I'm not that great with tech stuff. No matter the fact that my, like, parents and everyone thinks that I am because I'm a streamer, but I'm actually not. Alt plus R. Okay, thank you. That did work. That did work. Thank you. Thank you. My tech support. Oh, should be OBS or NVIDIA thing. Yeah, it was NVIDIA because it worked. So thank you, Crust. Thank you. Hello, Cow in the Tower of Suffering. How goes? As you can see, we're at percentage of 63, getting to 69 very, very soon, which is arguably better than 100%. Um, I'm very excited about this. Let me see how the person here does it. Okay, so they just do like a very small jump. They just do like a very, very small jump from here. No, I literally was there, but I kept pressing D. I kept pressing D, and because of that, it like launched me. Wait, they did it like this. I can also do it like that. Bam. And then... Okay, like this. Let's go. That was a little too much. Okay, well, at least we know how to easily get back. So this shouldn't be, like, that much of a problem. And... Bam, and... Bam, and... Bam. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, that got me a little... that got me a little... nervous. Also, my screen is in the wrong place. Let me put it back where it belongs. Okay, let's go. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. Good thing we have a little thingy here. Good thing I placed it here, because honestly, I wouldn't want to... Oops. I wouldn't want to fall, like, really far behind, like here. Because these things are very, very hard to, go up. I mean, maybe since I got it, actually, when I first tried it, it wasn't, like, that bad, but still, you know? It takes a while to get used to it, and because of that, it takes a while to kind of remember how to actually do that. Yeah, and there's kind of no room for error there, because the little knobs are so small. I tried this mode before and immediately gave up. You are brave. I am very brave. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Okay. Okay, so that was a little too much. So how much exactly power should I use to get up that thing? I also went to the store today. Not like to the store. I mean, like, to the city center. Yeah, I went to the city center, and I actually went to this specific store because I thought that they would have Romand, little lip gloss or lip stain or whatever they have. They didn't. They didn't have it. All the other girlies already bought them. I was too late. But it's fine. I still got some stuff. I got some cotton buds, I got some panty liners, and I got a matcha boba tea kit. Yes. Also, by the way, panty liners are such, like, a weird thing. This got me thinking. I know this is like a maybe a tough subject for some of you, but I feel like panty liners are not really represented in media almost, like, at all. I overshot again. Like, whenever you see, like, even in movies, I'm not even talking about, you know, the adult kind of movies. I'm just talking about, like, movies that have this specific act in them. When two people are getting frisky, you will never see a pair of panties with panty liners anywhere, even if, like, it wasn't planned or anything like that. I get that maybe if you're, like, you're going on a date and you're already like, okay, well, we might get a little frisky, so I'm not gonna put on the panty liners because I want it to look aesthetically pleasing, I guess. I don't know. Um, but I don't know. I feel like most women use them though, because it's just like basically if you don't know what panty liners are, they're for your panties, uh, to kind of like shield, make a little shield between your coochie. Why did I say it like that? And the panties themselves. Okay, it's kind of like a little shield, almost like a pad, but you wear them while you're not on your period. So basically, just to avoid, like, you know how like discharge can um not like stain, but what is it, like whiten underwear, just to like avoid stuff like that. Um, and I feel like most women do wear them, but then again, I never see them like represented anywhere. We need more panty liner representation, guys. Guys, we need more panty liner representation. I'm calling for it. We do need that. I don't know. Very odd subject. I know. This is a very odd subject to talk about. Oh my gosh. Microsoft? What? Why is Microsoft? A PC Game Pass subscription? Bro, I don't even use that anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even use PC Game Pass anymore. I only got it to play Oblivion that one time on stream. I mean, it would be nice to still have it, but I wouldn't like go out of my way, and I don't know why I did that. That would definitely not work. But yeah, and also got that little matcha tea little thingy. Movies and medias probably don't include them because they don't want to waste time. I mean, I don't know how it wastes time though, but it's like they're attached to the panties. So it's just like it would just like visually be when you take them off, you see that, oh, there's a panty liner there, and that's all. I don't know. It's just like, to me it seems a little weird because it's such a, oh my god, such a prevalent little thing, at least in my life. I honestly don't know. There might be some kind of conspiracy that other women don't wear them and I'm just a freak. But I don't think I am. I mean my mom wears them, so surely if me and my mom both do that, and my aunt, you know, if my family does that, then surely everyone else's family does that. Did you play the original Jump King game? No, I didn't. I didn't actually, and I don't know if I will, but then again, that might be good content, but then again, I would suffer. I don't know. I just got here, what the fuck are we talking about? We're talking about panty liners and how they're not represented in media. Also, like a small detail. Yeah, exactly. Like a small detail to just like be a little more authentic about your characters, to kind of show them that, oh, like these characters are like alive, I guess. You know, that these characters are just like us for real, for real. They also have to wear stuff like that, and you know, I don't know. I also just feel like it's a little nasty when you don't wear them. Um, because no matter like what kind of situation you have downstairs, if you have a lot of discharge or not, you're still going to have like a big enough amount of it that I feel like not wearing panty liners to just kind of have it in there for that discharge would just feel very gross. I don't know. I don't know. Panty liners make people alive. Got it. Yes. Panty liners make people feel alive. This woman practices hygiene. I do. You guys, I have talked about this before, I feel like a lot as well, but hygiene is one of the things that I value the most in people. Like, I really, really value it when people are actually like take care of their hygiene very, very well. Cause in my opinion, it's like I don't really care about your like maybe physical traits. I mean, I do care, but I feel like it's more important to have good hygiene than to be like naturally attractive. I feel like I would never date a person who was so called naturally physically attractive but has bad hygiene. I would rather date the person who may not be like the prettiest person, okay? May not be the most attractive person on the planet in terms of uh genetics and looks, but has like really good hygiene, uh clean, always cleans themselves, goes showering every single day, always uses deodorant, brushes their teeth, stuff like that. I would rather date that person than the one that has good looks and has fucking shit stains on their underwear. Okay, I feel like that's like the most important parts for me. That is in terms of physical stuff, that is the most important thing that I would look in a partner, which I don't have. So maybe there aren't that many um maybe there aren't that many people who have hygiene good enough for me. I don't know what that means, but whatever. I don't wear panty liners. I am therefore dead. Yes, that is true. That is true. TV characters sleep in the bed wearing boots. They would not depict that much. That's true. They usually don't like bother with some of the stuff like that. You know, they don't really bother. I feel like it does make the world feel a little better and a little more believable, and like the characters a little more believable when they do that. And also because I have this new table, it's like bigger than my old table, but it's not as high. I feel like my model is constantly looking down now. I should. Where's the thingy that makes my chair go down? Um. Oh, there we go. I feel like that's too much. Oh, I actually went even further down myself. Uh, I don't know. Is this good? Dang. I think this is good. I think this is fine. I don't know. I don't know. It just feels weird. Just feels weird with a new table. I'm just kind of getting used to it. Also, I don't have my mat here because I decided if I'm going to take everything off the table, then I might as well just toss it in the washing machine. She's tweaking no. Brushing teeth and deodorant, such high standards. Yes. Yes, very high standards. I mean, listen. Some people can't even do that. Some people can't even do that, so. Hi, Microcat. Hi! Hello. I'm not micro, though. Oh, let's go. We finally did it. We finally did it. We're almost at the... How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? From here, huh? Oh, I mean, this works. And then on that little ledge... Oh, don't do that. Okay, I do need to use full power for that one. Why, I just... Aisha, you just said you need to use full power for that. What was that? Dang it. Anyways. Um... Let's go. And I can't use full power for the other side. Okay. And now this full power was too much? Huh? This is not... this is not how I thought this would go. Yeah, no. No. So not full power, but like almost full power. The same with this, I think. Yes. Then full power. No. And then, again, almost full power. This was full power. Stop dropping Watame. I'm sorry, Watame. You must be dropped. For the better. Okay, that was not enough power. Again. And that was... didn't work. Okay. Choose one guy. 5 out of 10 guy who brushes 3 times a day and says and uses floss. 9 out of 10 guys who brushes once a day without flossing. Probably the 5 out of 10 guy. I will say, for me, maybe dental hygiene. I feel like because I don't have very good dental hygiene, that is like the specific type of hygiene that I can, you know, kind of let go. Because, I only brush once a day. Sometimes I don't brush my teeth at all. I'll be honest. Because I have not the best dental hygiene, I feel like I can let that slide. I feel like I can let bad dental hygiene slide like a little bit. But in everything else, I expect that you wash your face multiple times a day. You shower every single day before you go to bed. Not morning showers. People who do morning showers, I think, are a little nasty because they go to bed dirty and wake up dirty, and that just feels very nasty to me. I don't know. Um, you know, when they wash themselves in the shower, they actually like get into it, you know? How can you say you value hygiene and brush once a day? Listen, dental hygiene is the only thing that I have problems with, okay? As a person, you know, like, I know that a lot of autistic people have like problems with personal hygiene in general. I don't have problems with personal hygiene in everything else. I shower. I love showering. Okay? I love showering. I love taking baths. I love washing my face. I love washing my hands. I do that like probably a little bit too much actually. But dental hygiene is the only thing that I have trouble with, and that has been the case for all of my life, for my whole life. I just really, really despise the feeling. I just really don't have the feeling of like, why is my model not blinking? By the way, I'm blinking, but it's not blinking with me. What the fuck? Huh? Where's the blinking? Why am I not blinking? There we go. What was that? Why was I not blinking? Anyways, um, yeah. I don't know. I just really despise like the texture, the feeling, like just having something against my teeth. I really don't like that. I feel like the only time you should have something be against your teeth is when you're eating. I don't know. I just really don't like it. I just really don't like anything that messes with my teeth. I hate going to the dentist as well because it feels so personal and intimate, and I don't really like it. I don't know. But everything else, I expect you to wash your ass really thoroughly. Okay, I expect you to wash your ass very thoroughly. You know, spread the cheeks. let the water flow in, but not only that, you should actually get in there, spread the cheeks and rub it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. And those who wipe as well, I know that a lot of guys don't wipe whenever they do both numbers. Okay. I know a lot of guys don't wipe. I feel like this is not really a problem with women. In general, just hygiene, like good personal hygiene, is not really a problem when, meeting women, because most women do have very great personal hygiene. It's mostly with guys that who have problems with it. You didn't have to call out me like that. You're a morning showerer. Why would you shower in the morning? Wouldn't you rather sleep a little longer and shower in the evening instead? I don't know. Showering is a good de-stressor. It is, definitely is. Cow eyes be dry as heck, yeah. Cow eyes be dry. I'm still not really blinking much. Is it because there's not enough light in the room? Let me turn it on. Why are my eyes so dry? Okay, yeah, it's because there wasn't enough light in the room. Dang. I know how Americans can be satisfied with just paper. Though I'm autistic and have a fixation for dental hygiene. Dang, that's like a whole... that's like the opposite of what I have. It's like the opposite of what I have. Also, yeah, if you have the access to have a bidet, definitely use a bidet as well. For number two, definitely use a bidet, because those actually, if you have like the means to invest in a bidet, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. You will never go back, because not only does a bidet clean you, it also, I guess, like, so we here in Finland have like these mini shower heads as bidets, so we can like control them ourselves, basically. Um, and sometimes I will make the water hot on the bidet, and that will help me. That will help me push, because hot water makes it relax a little better, and so you know. So there's multiple. You could invest in a bidet not only because of the cleaning properties of it, but also it might actually help you a little bit if you're constipated or something. So yeah. I should probably get on this one. Oops. Oops. Oh, let's go. Uh, you're not being held hostage. You don't have to share that much. No, I am. I am being held hostage. I am being held hostage. You just don't know it yet. Oh. Oops. At least we don't fall that far. Oh, let's go. What about earwax? Do you think people should dig them out? Yes. Doctors advise to leave them but I always dig them out. Me too. I know what doctors say. Whatever. Listen. Um, I have, like... I have a different type of earwax, basically. The one that makes it so that it's, like, easy for me to clean my ears with the little cotton buds. And my mom actually has, like, this... like, these things they have at the nurse's office that, like... My mom is a nurse, so I guess it makes sense. Those little things that, like, let you look inside of an ear. My mom has it at our home. She has, like, actually a lot of medical devices at her home. Ones that usually people wouldn't have, you know, normal people wouldn't have. I guess she is a a nurse, but usually nurses have those things like um at their workplace, not at home, but whatever. My mom like checks my ears every now and then, and they're fine. They're fine. I clean my ears pretty thoroughly. Whenever she looks at them, she's like, "Wow, your ears are so clean. There's nothing wrong with them." So, I don't know. I guess like earwax stuff depends on the kind of earwax that you have, but me personally, I have the kind that lets you dig the earwax out. So, if you also have that kind of type, then do it because oh, and also don't remember to clean behind your ear as well. And if you have piercings, any kind of piercings, not just ear piercings, but if you have piercings, to also clean the holes because those can get really fucking nasty. Those can get really nasty if left unattended. Every time I turn on stream of ears, you hear something like that. Hey, um, you know, like some streamers will be like have a specific thing be known about them. I guess I'm just gonna be known as the TMI streamer. I'm just a TMI streamer. Guys, I don't have any friends IRL. I need to share this shit with someone. I need to share this shit with someone. And you know, I feel like I'm not close enough with a lot of my who am I fucking kidding? Even though I'm not close enough with them, I would definitely, if the topic would arise, I would definitely tell them something like this, okay? Even if I'm not that close with them, I would definitely tell them something like that, so... I guess I'm just a TMI person. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm just kind of like that. Dang it. Oh, let's go! Okay, now this is going to be even harder. Because what the fuck are those? What the fuck are those? Also, because there's this coin here, I'm going to have to fall down this fucking hole. And do this all over again. I'm gonna check the guide. I'm gonna see how the guide does this little part. Because, I'm scared for myself. Okay. Okay. Okay, they do... Okay. So just... Let's go. And... Let's go! And now we need to get there. And we get... Wait. We get right on the edge. And we just... Jump full... Let's go! But then again... No! I did it wrong. Well, at least I know how to do this. At least I know how to do this again. Okay. And now... all we have to do... No. No. No! You're shitting me. You're shitting me. You're actually shitting me. I fell all the way down and... What the f- How did I do this? How am I doing this? How do I get myself into all of these situations? How do I get myself into these situations? What the fuck? You're silly funny and you have such a relaxing voice. I don't believe you have no friends IRL. You cannot believe it, but I don't. I am on online education, so if that makes you believe it better. Then I'm on online education, so I don't really have any like, I guess, mm, instances where I could make friends. I don't go out very often. I only really, I mean, I do go out to like cafes sometimes and non-crowded places. I really, really don't like crowded places, so I don't go to any crowded places where I could maybe possibly talk to someone. So that's why I don't have any friends IRL. All my friends from high school kind of stopped talking to me because of a situation, or I guess with half of them they stopped talking to me and the other half I stopped talking to them. It's a long story, just like a big ass thing. I don't know. So I don't have any like old friends from school who are IRL friends, and yeah, so I don't have any IRL friends at all. My only IRL friend is my mom. My only IRL friend is my mom, and probably my cats. Although they're kind of like, I guess, forced to hang out with me. They're kind of forced to hang out with me. I don't know, like, if they would call themselves my friend if you would ask them if they could talk. I don't know. I don't know if they would say that they're my friends. Send my regards to Watame. Yeah. Don't worry, Aisha. I go to uni. I still don't have friends. Yay! Yay! I'm not the only one. Let's go. I'm not the only one who doesn't have any friends. Yay! Oh gosh. I don't know. It's just like, for me, meeting new people has always been very challenging. And so, shit, I can't get, like, the power right there. That was a little too much. Hello? Hello? Dang. The way I fell down there... I mean, I already know how to do this. It's just a matter of time. I don't know why I did that there. Just a matter of time to when I actually get all of this. Right. Because I've already done this before. But it's still a little upsetting that I fell like that. But yeah, I don't know. I would maybe like to have some IRL friends. Maybe, like, not like close friends. I don't, not that I don't want them, but I don't have to have like close IRL friends. Maybe just like people I could maybe sometimes hang out with because I don't have anyone to hang out with. Oh no, I panicked. I'm so sorry. I panicked. Just to like go to the movies together or something, cause if my mom's not around in town, or she has like work and she can't come over, I often have to go to the movies alone. I don't really feel like bad doing things alone. I feel like maybe it's the culture. I know, like, I've talked about this with other people, and a lot of the people that I've talked with say that, like, they feel like very awkward going to places on their own where there are a lot of people who are, in pairs, like to cafes, to the movies, blah blah blah, like a lot of them feel awkward. I've never felt any kind of awkwardness about that. I don't know if it's like the Finnish culture of us like being, you know, kind of like infamously introverted and not really talking to any people much. But why is YouTube, please work. Please work. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. YouTube was like, oops, something went wrong. This fucking monkey. The fucking monkey. What was I talking about again? I feel like the timer at the top is just there to tease you. It is. It is. Already 6 hours. Wow. Wow. 6 hours. Happy New Year's! Yay! Making and maintaining friends require a lot of effort, but the effort's definitely worth saying this as an old timer. It's definitely, I mean, like, I wouldn't say that it's just like, it's hard for me to find any friends and to maintain those friendships in a way that is like, I don't know, I just feel like people often misunderstand like my intentions with certain stuff and maybe stuff that I say, and also, you know, like previous bad experiences with people who I thought I would call my friends, and you know, then finding out that maybe they wouldn't call themselves my friends, or you know, just acting the way that not the way that a friend would act. Ah. Maybe that also, like, kind of affected the way I see friendship. But, I mean, maybe whenever I go back to actually going to a real school, maybe having friends there would be nice. I feel like it's weird to feel awkward about doing things alone, even eating. Can't I just eat alone? I'm not lonely. I'm just hungry. Exactly. Exactly. I'm not lonely. I just woke up and felt like getting myself a sweet treat at the cafe. Like, is it that bad that a girl wants to enjoy her sweet treat at a cafe all alone? Is it really like, does it really look that depressing or something? I don't know. But like a lot of people who, like, even like other Europeans and Americans and literally everyone just say that, oh, I wouldn't be able to do that, and I'm like, why? Why though? You can do things on your own. Who cares? Like, no one's going to pay attention to what the hell you're doing. Like, I keep getting this wrong because I keep pressing it a little too long. No one really cares what you're doing. I feel like a lot of people really kind of... I keep over... It's like such a split-second thing that I have to do there that... There we go. And I overshoot it again. Of course. Of course. I relate to you so much right now. It's that funny brain wiring. Yes. Yes. I don't know. It's just like, I will say I don't like crowded places. I don't like to go to, big stores, like really big ones. Although it kind of depends on the crowdedness. I will say, to me, it's like the store, I have trouble going to like big stores because it being crowded is not technically guaranteed. It's like, it's kind of a gamble of whether a store is going to be crowded or not. When I'm going to a place and I specifically know that it's going to be crowded, I'm fine with that. You know, it might make me a little bit nervous being there, but not to the point that I would like avoid going there. You know, I went to Japan by myself, to Tokyo by myself, a very crowded city. But I already, you know, kind of like knew that it was going to be crowded, so it didn't bother me that much. But like when going to a place and not really expecting it to be like actually really crowded and it actually being really crowded, that's what fucks with me a lot, and then I just go back home and don't go outside for the next 5 days. There's another full game-sized mini-game now. Yeah, it's been here for a while. As you can see, I've been playing this for 6 hours now. Not on this stream, but all of them combined. I too am never awkward alone, but company makes the activity more fun. At some point you get bored doing things alone because humans is just built that way. That is kind of true. I do like doing people. I do like doing stuff with other people as well. It's not like I, you know, don't like that, but I just don't have anyone to do that stuff. And still, even if I did have like friends to do stuff like that with, I feel like I would still want to have some of that like alone, I guess like a self date. You know, like going on a date with yourself basically. That's what I do sometimes. I will like dress all pretty, do my makeup, like go to the mall, you know, buy some stuff there, go to a little cafe, buy something real cute and real tasty from there. I don't know, and just basically like taking myself out on a date. I like doing stuff like that. Is it anything to do with sound? For me, that's what makes crowds suck. I feel like for me, it's like a mix of a lot of different things. It's like the unexpectedness of it. It's like it's the sound. It's the physical like kind of claustrophobic feeling you get from being in a crowd. But for me, I guess it's like in it's just like also the chaotic nature of it. Yes, oh my gosh, that's a massive thing for me. When a crowd is chaotic, because contrary to popular belief, crowds do not have to be chaotic. Some crowds can be very much organized, and being in Japan gave me a very great example on how crowds can actually be very organized, because people there are very organized. They will walk on a specific designated side of the um, I don't know, like stairs or part of the uh, sidewalk or something if they're going in a specific way, and everyone is kind of like not moving slowly, so you don't have to like pass by anyone. It's very organized, and it's very like easy to be it's way more easier to be in a crowd in Tokyo, where people have this kind of organized nature, where people are used to those crowds, than when being in a place like where I live, in a city that is not like that big. It's not like small, but it's not that big technically. So people are not like used to being in very like crowded places. So there's like a very very chaotic nature to the way people act in crowded places. They don't really know where to put themselves. Let's just say that a lot of people in crowded places here don't really know where to put themselves, and it just kind of like makes everyone collide with each other, and you constantly have to go over people, and everyone is so unaware of their personal space and everything around them. Someone is going to just be like standing in the middle of the fucking a road or something in a crowded place, and you're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And it's all just very very chaotic. I don't know, that's what I dislike about it. That's true for most of the world too, to be fair. I mean, yeah, it's just like I feel like it really depends on like the nations, like how used they are to crowded places. Because here in Finland, people are not very used to crowded places at all, which makes them act a fool when being in crowded places. When in Japan, people automatically already know that I'm going to go to this train station today, and it's going to be really crowded, and they know how to, act. That actually got me there. Dang. I didn't think it would. So yeah. That's the problem that I have with crowded places. Mm. But a bunch of people have other problems with it. This is just my personal opinion about them. I just really don't like them. Oh shit. I almost forgot how to do this part. If you travel to China, it would blow your mind how packed the crowd can be. I live in Seoul, and thought it was used to crowded city. I was so wrong. China is just next level. Ooh, I really want to visit China actually. I really, really do because I mean I'm a big fan of Chinese history. You guys know. Um, you guys all know that I am. Mm. On Orla's charity stream, when I was doing my call-in, I was literally talking about Wu Zetian being one of my favorite historical figures in general. So, you know, I would literally do anything to go and see the Forbidden Palace from the inside in there. So I really, really want to visit China one day. And another thing that I really, really want to do. So there's this one. I don't remember where that place is, but it's like a Hanfu dining experience they have there in China where you get to basically they do your hair, they do your makeup, and they put you in a hanfu, which hanfu is basically Chinese traditional clothing. If you don't know that, um, they have like different modernized versions of different uh hanfu from different dynasties, and you can choose like one of them and you can choose your look, and they do your hair, they do your makeup as well, and then you have like a whole really, really cool dining experience where they feed you basically historical meals, like the stuff that people would usually eat in certain Chinese dynasties and certain periods. I think it's mostly based on Tang Dynasty, but I think it's also it depends. Like I think they change the dishes around sometimes, but basically you get that, and you also get to dine in this really, really pretty like old style looking hall, and they also at the same time do performances for you, like dancing performances, playing instruments, singing, all of that traditional Chinese stuff. They all do that all at the same time while you are eating all of that stuff. So basically just like a fine dining experience in some, you know, in some period in China would be, where like some court officials or nobles would come to a specific place to dine, and they would have like all of this entertainment for them laid out as well. You basically get to experience that. You get to experience the dining of a Chinese noble, and I think that's really freaking cool. That's really, really cool, and I wanted to do that for so long, and that's like a very big reason why I want to go to China. Because I want to feel myself as a Tang Dynasty noble woman. Hello, Aisha. Hi, welcome, welcome. Sounds fun. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Definitely is. I've seen it on TikTok. Um, might be in Shanghai. Might be in Shanghai. I'm not really sure. I see some reels with this thing here. Oh, I think, yeah, this is it. Okay. Gongyang restaurant. Yes, this specific one. Yes, 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 definitely. Uh, let me see. Mm, I want to show it to you. I want like to show you a picture. Eh, wait a second. Yeah, it's in Shanghai. Yes. Yes, yes, definitely in Shanghai. Uh, mm, image, browse. There it is. Oh, it's too big. It's way too big. Look. Look. Like this. Like this. You would be sitting at these tables, and then they would serve you the dishes and tell you a little bit about the dishes, and then they would also do performances here at this place, and you'll be eating, and you'll be dressed like a Chinese official. Like, I don't think these people are just dressed normally, but I think you have to pay extra to be dressed up all pretty. So, not all people are dressed all pretty. Which I think, like, sucks a little bit because it kind of, like, ruins the vibe if you're, like, sitting in your pretty hanfu and, like, right beside you is a person in a t-shirt and jeans. But it's still very cool. It's still very cool. This is a big thing that I want to do whenever I get to visit China. Yeah, it says that it's Shanghai. It's called the Gongyang dining experience or restaurant. Gong Yan. Okay. Yes, yes. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. Let's get back. Let's get back. My ramblings have gone on. Gong. On for too long. I didn't even mean to do that. I will... Okay. Now. We missed it! No way. Okay, I do need the guide for this one, I feel like. To, like, get the specific position at which I should fall down this hole to get the coin. Let's go. No. Dang. Dang. I just keep falling. I don't know why I did that anyways. I don't know why I did that anyways. I don't know why I did that. The freaking Chinese dining experience talk just got me heated for some reason. I don't know why. Got me so heated that now I'm just falling all the time. I'm just, like, not focused anymore. I need to lock back in. I need to lock back in. We need to lock in, guys. Okay. 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 Okay, and now, how does the guide do it? Okay, so they just step off of it, so I need to... It's not gonna work like that. Okay, it did work like that. It's okay. And then they just stepped off of it. Yay! We got the coin, and now we get to climb it all over again. Wow. Amazing. Wow. It's fine. We've done this enough times already that we're gonna be fine. I think. Dang it. Let me... Yeah. The ambience just... I can't. The ambience reminds me so much of Elden Ring. Like, this is straight from fucking Elden Ring. Like, this is the kind of ambience you'll be having in a cave in Elden Ring. Maybe I just miss Elden Ring this much. Maybe I should go back to streaming Elden Ring again. You know? Do some kind of a challenge run. I miss my wife. Now I can't get this one. Oh. My fingers. Come on! Could be modded runs? Yeah! Honestly, that'd be really, really fun. I do kind of... I will say I do maybe kind of miss playing Elden Ring. It is one of my favorite games after all. Oops. Come on! I know I can just... No, I cannot just go there. My hand! My hand's already hurt. I just cannot get it. Cannot get it right. Let's go. Okay. No! How does the guide do it again? I would not be able to do this without the guide, I will say. Okay, no, it just skipped over that stuff. Just show me. Okay. Okay, we did it. Now we go to the other side because it's easier for me to do it from this side. Okay, and now we do it with this thing. Okay. I'm still going back to the guide because I don't remember which pillar I should get on to comfortably get back. Okay, so... No! It's fine. It's fine. We are trained. We are trained at this point. We are trained at this point. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Now we need to try that again. Oh wait, we're at 69! We're at 69! Let's go! Let's go! Funny number. Is the new multiplayer game called Elden Ring Night Train? I watch a lot of Hololivers play it. It would be a good collab content. I have actually done an Elden Ring Night Train collab. If you go to my channel, I did a collab with Tori Oriane and Elias Delaria. Two beautiful, beautiful ladies. I would love to play it more again. Yeah. I don't know why I haven't been putting it on my schedule. I kind of forgot about it. I should get back to it, honestly. I definitely should. And I feel like it would be fun to do another Night Rain collab. Yeah. Definitely should get back to that. Shit. You know what's another thing I could get back to? Locking the fuck in. That's something I desperately need to get back to. Since people do viewer runs, yeah, and they did play it with viewers. Dan, I literally played it with you. What are you talking about? We literally played it together. You were one of the viewers that played it with me that one time. What are you talking about? Saying, oh, people do it with viewers, as if you're not the exact viewer that I played it with. I overshot it. I overshot it. I don't know why. I don't know why. This is so hard. Goldfish memory didn't happen. It definitely did. Definitely did. Okay. No! No! That was literally my fault. That was 100% my fault. I literally did that to myself. I literally did that to myself. I cannot blame anyone but myself for this one. Oh my god. How did I even do that? Speaking of which, you haven't done any of the hard mode bosses, right? Yeah, no. I have not. I have not. There's a hard mode? Oh my gosh, is it hard enough? The first boss was already pretty hard. I mean... Oh god. You're shitting me. You're shitting me. You are shitting me. Why am I so stuck on this part? I gotta lock in. I literally gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in so hard. I'm gonna lock until I'm in. I'm not in. I am not in. Okay, I'm in. I'm in! They have hard modes for a couple of bosses that have been swapping around weekly. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me you're gonna make me do that next time I do that. Like 2 weeks, they're adding the others, I think. Ooh. That's interesting, but I'm also very, very scared what hard mode is on Night Rain. Because it's already really fucking hard playing Night Rain. It's already really hard. Are you locked, though? As you can see, I did lock in at the end. I might lock out, though. I might lock out, like, right now. I did not. 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 I do need to employ the help of the guide here. Okay, not anymore. Okay, and what the wait, what the fuck do I do from here? Oh. Oh. There we go. Jesus Christ. This made me question everything. This might still make me question everything. Um... Why am I so stuck here? Hard mode doesn't change the run, only the boss at the end. They start at phase 2 and have a unique phase 3. Oh! Well then, that sounds a little more understandable in terms of difficulty. Because if, like, the whole run would be more difficult, that is just, like, how much difficult can you really get at that point? Like, how difficult do you want to go at that point? Eh. Oops. What am I doing? What am I doing? If you play Monster Hunter, they're like arc-tempered monsters. Yeah, I don't play Monster Hunter if you couldn't tell by me having trouble spelling that out. Depression. This is worse than depression. This is eternal suffering. This is eternal suffering. I think Watame is in purgatory. Watame might just be in purgatory. Yeah! No, this is Holocure. This is Holocure, Tower of Suffering. I'm sorry, I mean Tower of Whimsy. Tower of Nice Things. Tower of Joy. Tower of Kindness. Tower of Healing. I just keep failing on purpose now. Why am I doing this? What is this? This is some kind of like streaming brain bugs. Like at this point, why did I do that? I have to be doing this on purpose. Tower of Tomfoolery. Tweaking Sisyphus. No. 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 Please. Please, I'd rather have, like, I don't know, my insides be fucking clawed out by birds. Or something. Yup, твою мать, why did I do that? I keep doing this shit, like, to myself. I'm doing this to myself. No one is asking me to do this. No one is asking me to fail all the time. I'm just doing it. One must imagine Aisha happy. One must imagine Aisha happy. Oh my god. Oh my god. You enjoy your liver eaten, I hear. Yeah. By birds. Yeah. Yeah, that is what I said, yes. Yes, that is in fact exactly what I meant. Ah. You are skilled on your Greek myths. Is it because of Greek myths? Or is it because of Portal? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, like, I just wanted to show some guys, like, what fire was. Wanted to share with everyone. But he couldn't. And he had to get punished. That's what we call a fire hazard. Autism. Yay! Imagine being autistic and a Hellenistic polytheist. Or Hellenic polytheist. Bro, I am... I've been a part of this for so long, but I still confuse the two sometimes. It's Hellenic. Hellenistic is a very specific period in the history of Greece. Hellenic is just a word for Greek. Hellenic polytheism is just religion that takes the Greek gods and worships them together. Yes. Out of the topic, do you know about the Sweden gate that Swedish people will not share their meal even when they invited you at the dinner time? How's this Finnish culture? Huh? I don't know, that seems weird. I feel like people here like just won't eat until you leave. Or if they do have enough food to also feed you, they will feed you and will have you join in on the dinner. But I feel like most people here just won't eat. It just feels weird. Like, wait, do you mean like Swedish people do the same thing? Like, don't eat until you leave, or do they just eat in front of you while you are not eating? What the fuck? You're 6 hours in, dear God. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for bringing evolution and discovery to humans, Aisha. Very cool. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Who's Helen? Yeah, she's Helen of Sparta, by the way, not Troy. The Sweden Gate thing is a myth. It's not totally wrong, but it is not right either. I don't know. I mean, Swedish is a language that we are forced to learn here in Finland, but I myself don't really know that much. I don't really speak Swedish like at all. Although I should because I studied it in school, but meh. So that like half of our so that like all of Finland's population and only half like actually speaks it decently enough to have a conversation with a native. And I'm here again. I don't know. I actually really like studying different languages. It's just that, like, the nature in which you have Swedish thrusted upon you here in Finland makes it so that you don't want to actually learn it. With like English, it's like you want to learn it because the whole world speaks English. English is like the de facto language of our whole world, basically. Like, most people speak it, and most of the content that you will find will be in English, so you kind of have to know it. um but Swedish, not that many people actually speak Swedish, especially if you don't live on the Swedish speaking side of Finland, which is basically just the western part of Finland, the western southern part of Finland. If you don't live there, no one fucking speaks Swedish here. There's not that many Swedish people. Finnish Swedish people also can speak Finnish, so you can just speak Finnish to them. It just doesn't really make sense. There's more people here that speak Russian than there are people who speak Swedish. I feel like in the rest of Finland, where like that is not a part of the western southern part that has a lot of Swedish Finnish people. Like, I feel like in the rest of Finland there's more Russian immigrants that speak Russian. And it would be more, I guess, it would make sense more if in those other parts you'd be made to learn Russian instead of Swedish. Listen, we were like a colony of both of these countries. So saying that it's like oppression, Swedish having to learn Swedish is also fucking oppression because we were occupied by both countries. Okay, it's both of it is oppression. Okay, what at least one of them would be the kind of oppression that would make sense. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't remember anything. Fucking hurmordu. Just when you were over as a kid, the parents aren't usually prepared for another mouth to feed, so we usually go home for dinner. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the issue. I feel bad you have to learn Swedish. It's basically Vasa and some surrounding areas, right? Yeah, basically just like Vasa, like I think Turku as well. But Turku is a little different, I feel like, from all of the other places, because it's like I don't know. It's not really different. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's like on the coast or something. Uh, that I feel like it's somewhat different, and there's like a bunch of little um islands that surround Turku. That makes me think of it as like a very different thing. But like Vasa, Turku, all of those places. Those are pretty much like the only places that where people speak Swedish. Anywhere else, no one really speaks Swedish in their day-to-day life. Everyone just speaks Finnish. Everyone just speaks Finnish. Your English is so good that I didn't know you were from Finland until you told us. Really? A lot of people say that I have quite a thick accent. I understood that. Hurmurdu, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. That's like the only thing that I fucking remember. That's like the only thing that I remember. What other languages do you speak? I mean, yeah, Finnish, English, and Russian. Or I am trilingual. So I speak Finnish and Russian as my two native languages. My father is Finnish. My mother is from Russia. And then English is a language that I learned as a very very small child because my parents would when I was like first born, my mom's Finnish was still not like that good. I mean, it was good enough to communicate with my father, but they also kind of communicated in this mix of a Finnish, Russian, and English. So I kind of like grew up also listening to English a lot, to my parents speak English. But also I would watch English shows and TV quite a lot, which made me kind of pick up English as well. Which is why I am like fluent in it, and I have like so in for international people who live in countries that don't have English as their primary language, we have like the system of ranking your English skill that starts with A1, then it's A2, then it's B1, B2, C1, and C2. I am at level C2, which is like the highest level of English a non native English speaker can get. So yeah, I've always gotten like really, really good grades for English in school, except for elementary school because we had a racist teacher. Uh, it's a whole other story. Like that teacher was openly racist and xenophobic. Like it was a different time. It was a whole different time. I feel like if a teacher would act like this currently, I don't know if they would like be able to teach. Although I don't know. Even in my high school, I did have a teacher who was also quite racist and xenophobic, also homophobic and transphobic, but like more so like a little more like he was a little more ashamed of it. Let's just put it like that. The teacher that I had in elementary school was just literally like very openly like that, very passive aggressive about it. Are you 50? No, I'm 21. But I don't know, it was still wild. It was still wild. I don't know. I'm like looking back at it, I'm just like, how the fuck did she not get fired? How was she allowed to teach for so long acting like that? I have no idea, but yeah, but I can also speak Ukrainian because although my mom is from Russia, she is half Ukrainian. Both of her grandparents are half Ukrainian. Grandparents? Both of her parents, my grandparents, are half Ukrainian. So she is also half Ukrainian. She is also one-fourth Armenian and one-fourth Russian. I don't speak Armenian, though, sadly. Uh, I already have a lot of different languages. I would love to maybe learn at some point, but I'm kind of like focused on learning Japanese right now, which is the fifth language that I can sort of understand, I guess. I'm still kind of a beginner in Japanese and 5 and 2 and 5 and 4 level on JLPT tests, but yeah, those are my languages. And well, Ukrainian, I will say I kind of started forgetting it over the years because I don't engage in Ukrainian media as much as I did as a child. Um, Weirdly, as a child, like my two languages for media were like English and Ukrainian. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't want to watch like shit in my native languages. But yeah, I don't know why. But I stopped watching Ukrainian media a while ago, and because of that it kind of started to forget it. I kind of have trouble like speaking Ukrainian. I can understand it just fine, but like speaking it, um I have a little bit of trouble. Yeah. I started studying English as a kid so I would understand my video games. Yes, yes. I started studying English, or I guess just watching stuff in English because I wanted to watch the new My Little Pony episodes right as they would come out. I didn't want to wait for subtitles. I mean, no, wait. I couldn't. I just didn't want to watch them with subtitles because I was so young that I had trouble reading fast enough to keep up with the subtitles sometimes. Uh, and I didn't want to. Obviously, for the dub, you have to wait a very very long time for someone to make a dub. So basically, I just decided to fuck it out and start watching everything in English, and look where I am now. Damn, the Finnish supremacy thing got real. Hi, it was a different time. Are you 50? No, 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 no. Yes, I already read that one, but I'm only 21. But I have no idea how she fucking got away with it, because she was literally. If she were a teacher today, she would drop her teaching career and become a millionaire with her podcast by being all her phobics. That's true. That's so true. That's so true. I don't know. I freaking hated her. Um, there was the other teacher. I don't know if she was homophobic or transphobic. The other teacher definitely was, but he was like kind of more subtle about it. There was nothing subtle about her hating on Russians. Okay, she would openly sometimes make like very snark remarks about the Russian students in her class, or just students of a different ethnicity in general. Like like didn't matter if you're not Finnish, she would fucking hate you, and she would make you take extra lessons even if your English was perfect like mine, and she would also uh grade down your assignments because she didn't like the fact that you were uh either born in a different country, or if you're one of your parents or both of your parents were born in a different country. So yeah, very fun experience to have in elementary school. By the way, elementary school, not even fucking high school, not even high school. um I never watch media in my mother tongue. I get it. Yeah, yeah. I don't really engage in Finnish media like almost at all. I feel like my extent of engaging in Finnish media is TikTok and sometimes Twitter. That's it. And well, living here and being Finnish and stuff like that. But media, I don't really watch any like Finnish TV shows or anything like that. How do you guys differentiate between all the Caucasian ethnicities? Fan, we have talked about this. We don't use the C word to describe white people in here. Fan, remember, the Asian and Caucasian is there for a reason. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not that deep. I know that like it's a staple in a lot of people's vocabulary, but yeah. Okay, so this is a Armenian, Georgian, Azerbaijani kind of thing. Caucasians are people from the Caucasus Mountains. Caucasians are people who live or are descended from people who live in the Caucasus region. The Caucasus region, let me get you a reference here. Let me get you a little picture here. Okay? The Caucasus region is Armenia, Georgia, Azerbaijan, some of Turkey, some of Russia. Okay? Okay, guys? Let me show you. Look. This. This is the Caucasus. Okay? This is the Caucasus. Alright? The people, Caucasians, are people who live here. These are the Caucasians. Okay? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just educating you. Caucasian does not mean white. Caucasians are Asians, are Western Asians, specifically from the Caucasus. They take part of the word Caucasus and Asian, and you get Caucasian. English language is the only one that refers to white people as Caucasians. If you would call in any other language a white person a Caucasian, they would look at you and say, "What the fuck? I'm not from any of those countries. I'm white." Okay? There's the lore. I'm really surprised you know this. It's not that common for people to know the origins. I'm Caucasian. I am part Caucasian. My mom is my grandpa is half Armenian. I'm like 1/8. Yeah, granted, I am only 1/8 Caucasian, which is why I only say part. My Among Us. My Among Us fell today. My Among Us fell today. You triggered her fan. What's going on? You triggered my my little learning a little lesson. Little lesson. Interesting. By the way, amazing natural border and great defensive position. Yes, yes. Uh, so yeah, because I am part Caucasian, this really, for all the other Caucasians, like everyone that I've talked to who is Caucasian and talking about this thing, all of them are really pissed off about this. Everyone is really pissed off about this because it's like when you try to talk in English and say, "Oh, I am like part Caucasian" or "I'm Caucasian" or something like that, they just go, "Oh, so you're white." No, Caucasian, Cauc Asian. No, not that, not cock, like cow. Okay, okay. Um, so yeah, the reason why English people or American speaking English speaking people use that word to describe white people is because there was this really funky guy. There was this really funky guy sometime a while ago who went to the Caucasus region, looked at the people there and was like, damn, these people are nice. These people look nice. Hey guys, wait. Since these people are really pretty, we must be descended from them. I mean, right, guys? They're so pretty. We must be the descendants of them. And then he came back to America and went like, "Hey, we're also Caucasian because they're pretty, which means that we are descended from them." And everyone just went, "Okay." Okay, whatever you say, dog. Okay. Okay, whatever whatever you say. Um and just like that, this became a staple in everyone's vocabulary, and I kind of hate that. And I don't know. A lot of people who are not native English speakers are also bothered by it, even if they're not Caucasian themselves, because it just doesn't make sense in any other languages. Hey, if you can use the 1/8 part Armenian, I can use the 1/4 Finnish argument. That's true. That's true. Hull clipped. No, you're clipping me saying the Caucasian. Cock. Yes, Calc. Asian. Caucasians, people from Caucasus. Oh my gosh, the Caucasus. Cock. Asus. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm disrespecting my heritage right now. I feel like I'm disrespecting my heritage right now. Oh god, I did not know that part. Yeah! It's wild. Like bro literally just looked at them and went, "Dang, you guys are hot." We must be descended from you guys. And I mean, I will say, I feel like in the world, for some reason, people from the Caucasus, especially Armenians, are known for being very pretty. I mean, the Kardashians are Armenian, so, you know, and though they are like known for being very pretty, although they have done a lot of plastic surgeries that have taken away their Middle Eastern features. Although some people also don't like calling Caucasus like Middle Eastern, because it's not exactly Middle Eastern, but then it's like Western Asian. A lot of people also don't like the term Western Asian, and we don't use the word Far East anymore either, because it's like colonialism and stuff like that. I have no idea what to fucking call it. Anyways, it's kind of its own thing. But then again, you can't call them Caucasian, because everyone is just going to be confused. Everyone is just gonna think that you're talking about like white people, and it's like, no, we're talking about actual Caucasian. I don't know. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know. In my mother tongue, we also use Caucasian like that. Really? That's wild. I guess it's just two languages that if it's your mother tongue as well. Uh, Now this is clip farming. Yeah. They are. I thought the Kardashians were American. Yeah, they have. They are half. They are half Armenian. For the Kardashian like daughters, their dad, you know, Kardashian, is an Armenian surname, and it's not pronounced Kardashian. It's pronounced Kardashian. Okay. Um. And yeah. People just know Armenians to be like very pretty, and I feel like the 1/8 of my Armenianness, I feel like I didn't get those pretty Armenian genes. I just got the hairy genes. I just got the genes that make the hair on your body really dark and thick, and your brows dark and thick, and your eyes, and everything else. So now you know that I have you know that I don't just have a jungle. I have an Armenian jungle, okay? It's a mega jungle down there. No kidding, thought they were alien. I mean, the Kardashians with the amount of plastic surgery they've gotten, they might as well be. They might as well be, okay? If you like search up teenage photos of Kim Kardashian when she hasn't done all of those procedures yet, and she still had her ethnic features. She is so beautiful. She's like such a beautiful, just Armenian woman. And you know, like, she's only half Armenian, but the Armenian blood runs really fucking thick, okay? Like, it's like, I mean, she may only be half, but she looks like she's full Armenian. in those pictures before she got, you know, all of those procedures done. Aisha #1 Armenia Patriot. I feel like I've learned a lot these last 20 minutes. Yeah, we just took a little break just to yap about Armenia and stuff like that. But yeah, Kim Kardashian, when she still had her ethnic features, was very, very beautiful, in my opinion at least. I really wish that she wouldn't get rid of them, because I know that she got, like, bullied in school for her nose, and, my mom, by the way, got two. So, I don't know what is it, and my mom actually wanted to get a nose job when she was a teenager. She was like, so she was basically like saving money already to get a nose job and being like, whenever I turn 18, I'm gonna go and get a nose job. She never got through with it. She never got through with it, and I don't have my mom's nose. I think I have, I don't even know if I have my dad's nose. I think I have, like, my grandma's nose or something like that. But, uh, she never got through with it. And it's to me, it's just like, what the hell is it with these women with beautiful Armenian ethnic features and ethnic noses wanting to get rid of them? I'm like, I'm glad my mom never went through with the nose job, because I think my mom is beautiful. Okay, I'm proud to be her daughter. Okay. So to make a summary. Oh, you're writing a summary now. Okay. Do you think if we throw the Kardashians into the sea, they get pulled into the plastic island? Probably. Probably. Honestly, at this point, they might. They might. For me personally, the only two, like, beauty procedures that I would consider getting, and one of them is not really even, like, it's not really like a surgery thing or anything. One of them is, I have actually quite a lot of upper eyelid skin. Basically, my upper eyelids, because my brows are actually set pretty, close to my eyes. I have straight eyebrows. I have straight, bushy eyebrows that are pretty close to my eyes, so they're quite down on my face. And because of that, because my brows are kind of like pushing the skin on my eyelids down a little bit, it kind of covers my eyelid a little bit. And because of that, whenever I do makeup, eyeshadow, uh, you just can't see it. You just can't see whatever the fuck what kind of eyeshadow I put on my eyelids, because as soon as I don't raise my eyebrows anymore, you just can't see it anymore because of all of that skin just covers it. So that's like the only thing I would consider getting like a full-on surgery for, is just like getting rid of some of that excess skin, which is like it's not a big surgery. It's not like very transformative, but then again, it's actually probably something that I would have to get at some point in my life, at least when I'm going to be old already. That's like, um people who have this kind of eyes, when they get older, the amount of skin just kind of droops more and more and more till it starts to actually like affect your vision, basically like covering your eyes instead of just your eyelids. So I would actually have to get that surgery at some point in my life. So, hopefully I would like to get it a little bit sooner. Maybe not when I'm going to be a grandma, already like not seeing half of what I should be seeing because of that. And the other thing that I would want um, to also do is maybe get a little bit of lip filler. Just a little bit. My lips are quite small in general. They're also not very, like wide. They're very, very like narrow, which I don't mind, but I would like them to be a little bigger. Just a little bit. Not much though. Not much. Just a little bit bigger. And that's not even surgery. That's like a thing that like every other girl does. So, I thought you were a pink cow woman with green eyes. I am a pink cow woman with green eyes. What are you talking about? I am a pink cow woman with green eyes. It's just that what you are seeing here does not fully reflect myself. Okay? This is my more anime girl version. Okay? So and because anime girls don't usually have bushy eyebrows, my eyebrows are plucked here. And because anime girls don't usually have two-toned eyes, I only have green eyes instead of the eyes that I actually have, which are brown, dark brown, and green. Okay, okay. I actually was curious about your history interest. I really enjoy history. I am very autistic about history. It might be something that I am gonna be going and studying in university. Maybe, probably. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know yet. I know I'm already 20 and but I haven't figured anything fucking out yet, okay? I still technically haven't really finished high school or what American people would call high school. For us it's not high school. It's not what it's called, but I technically still haven't finished it, and I'm probably never going to. But I haven't been gone to university yet, so yeah, I don't know. Intriguing putting a mental picture now. Cute. Ah, lipless behavior. No, I'm not lipless. I'm not lipless. Just like they could be a little more lipper, I guess. We can change that. I mean, but wait, what do you mean? Like I can like I can get like lip filler or if I should get you know some of my features that I want to have included on my model um on my 2.0. I already have my 2.0 commission that's already in works, by the way. And yes, I am definitely going to have more of those features that I want to include on it. I definitely want to have my eyebrows be more bushy. I don't know if I'm going to change my eyes though. I just feel like it's more simple, uh, like design wise, to just keep my eyes just green. I just changed my major at 23. You're heterochromatic? Yes, I have central heterochromia. I have central heterochromia. The center of my eyes is brown, and then the rest of it is green. My mom also has sectoral heterochromia. She has like the same colors as me. She just has like a brown dot in her eyes, and her eyes are very gray green. It's fine, don't sweat it, take your time. We have a lot of time to decide to study. Yeah, lip fully. You're 20, oh god, just a baby. 21, 21. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting I already turned 21. About having a bushy-eyed anime girl. Yeah, I actually really like bushy-eyed anime. Bushy-eyed? No, bushy-browed. Bushy-browed anime girls. I really like those. I think bushy brows on anime girls are really cute. So that's definitely something I'll ask my new mama to include. Speaking of history, do you know about Finnish-Korean War? Actually, I'm not that interested in war history. I do like history, but like war history is probably my least favorite type of history. You sound older? People always tell me that. People always tell me that I sound older than I am, but that I look younger than I am. Someone recently thought that I was 15. Have I told you this? The WWF, the World something animal, the animal organization, um, the woman that was working there that I was talking to thought I was like 15, and she was like unsure if she should let me join the program because she was unsure about my age. Well, we're getting the very young kept neat model. That could be an outfit, you know. I I literally got it and then I didn't get it because I'm stupid. And I'm stupid again. And I'm stupid again! Let's go! I like historical weapons. I don't know. I talked about this on Orla stream earlier, but I just feel like war history is basically history about like the worst of humanity. Like literally the worst humanity has to offer, and that's why I am not really interested in it much. It's just like I don't want to know about all of these atrocities that we as a species have committed, not caring about like the well-being of people and caring only about some kind of ambitions of some kind of power in our world. And that's why I don't really enjoy war history. I am more so interested in history of individuals and monarchies, and also of like specific ideas or phenomenons. Like for example, probably my like favorite historical subject is probably harems. I really, really enjoy learning about harems. I don't know why, it's just really, really interesting to me. The way they worked, the way that they fucking existed in general, I just think they're really neat. When I was at my practical part of my study, a girl asked if I still were in gymnasiate high school. That hurt a lot. Yeah, I mean, we also have that. We have Lukio, which is basically like a gymnasia, that thing. Yes. Basically like that. I guess Americans would call that high school. That's not exactly high school though. I feel like it's not exactly high school. I'm still in that. I'm 20, 21. I'm still there. Because I'm stupid. It's actually because I'm disabled, but it's fine. I don't even have to. At this point, I already have 12 years of education, which is, you know, already enough for most universities to accept me. So, yeah. I'm probably not even going to finish it. I'm probably just going to go to university. The main thing, I just want to go to university in Japan, which is why I am still in there, enrolled in there, to be a student still. But actually, I'm studying Japanese and saving money to go and study abroad in Japan. I still don't know what I'm going to study. Still haven't decided yet. Might be history, might be music, might be something completely unrelated. No fucking idea. Who knows? I don't know where I'm going to study either. I do have like a list of universities that I would consider, but I'm still not sure. You know, it's they still have a long way to go still. So whatever. Violence are bad and all, but I like martial arts as arts. Yeah, that's true. That's true. As arts, yes. Yeah, our guy in the people's house is the worst of humanity you can offer. Oh gosh, I really agreed about that, for history is dark to say the least. However, it does usually reflect on why changes happen, like the 30-year war reflects the period. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I mean, it's like, it's important as a historian to... I keep doing this. It's important as a historian to at least know like some of the basics about like the wars that happened, to just know like the context to some stuff that would happen in society in general, because a lot of stuff is linked. Like a lot of people don't know, but like in history, a lot of shit that happens is linked to other shit that happens. I know this sounds very vague and very broad, but I feel like a lot of people don't think about it too hard, and because of that, they don't really know. But historians are kind of like paid to think hard about it. So, and I'm not even paid to do any of this. I'm not even paid to research history like I do. I just do it for the fun of the game, for the love of the game, because I like it. And because, who knows, maybe when I apply to an actual university, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're so cool, you actually already know so much about random ass history. And then, but then I'm not going to know, like, some very basic shit that people would learn in school that I am not going to finish. But yeah. You managed to adapt, but a Finnish person would suffer a lot dealing with Japanese summer. Shit's no joke. Yeah, definitely. I have trouble dealing with the summer that I have here right now. Although, wait. Although, almost everywhere in Japan, every single apartment, every single store, every single place has ACs. So, I'm probably going to be fine. As long as there's an AC in my apartment, which I'm pretty sure is literally, like, required. You're literally, like, because of how bad heat can get in Japan, you're literally required to have an AC in an apartment you are, leasing out or, you know, letting someone live in, whatever. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's, like, required that you have an AC, so as long as I have an AC, I'm going to be fine. Obviously, yeah, I would still have to go outside in the summer, but I feel like as long as I have the option to stay inside to be cool, it's fine. It's born as a historian to fail the same jump over and over and over and over. No. I love handling tertiary sources. Keep moving forward with your dream. Thank you. The AC in Japan is no joke. That's true. That's true. It's no joke. I'm so glad that they have... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so glad that they have ACs because... Dang. I would literally not survive there if they wouldn't. Because here in Finland, even though heat can get pretty bad here, we just don't have ACs. That's just not a part of what Finnish people fucking have. Okay? We just don't get ACs here installed in our apartments. No matter how new the place is, doesn't fucking matter. ACs are something for rich people. Or just people who have money in general. Which is not students. Who live from Gela. You know? Old jobs, real jobs, I catch fish, I make axe, I chop wood, new jobs, fake jobs, I think hard, I count numbers, I know stuff. Yeah, so hot here in Massachusetts, an electrician, been in this heat all day, just got home cooling off. Oh, dang. I really hope that you are able to cool off properly, because I am dying in the heat that I am right now. Having allergies just makes it 1,000 times worse. Don't know how long I've been here, but we are still stuck. Aisha, you have to lock in. You can do it. That's crazy. I have to lock in. I have to lock in. Guys, fuck. I really need to lock in. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to lock in. We've been stuck here for way too long. We've been here for 2 hours already. Ёп твою мать. No central air, I'm sorry. Is AC more expensive there? Is it just a cultural thing that it's seen as rich people stuff? I actually have no idea. My parents do have an AC. But, I have no idea how much they pay for it. I don't actually think it's that expensive. It's just like, in our culture, it's literally just like, people just don't fucking have ACs, and people don't install ACs in new apartments. Because everyone just thinks that, oh, Finland, this is the place where everything is fucking cold. Even though this hasn't been the case for years because of fucking climate change. I mean, it is cold, but still, like, our houses are made to keep heat inside, which is why whenever it's summer, we fucking die here, because our houses just don't pass any of that heat. It just keeps just trapped in the house, and you just die slowly. Be the change you want. I wish, but I live in a student apartment. I can't do anything to it. I literally live in a historical building. So, I can't do shit to it. I can't make any holes in the walls. I can't make anything like that. I mean, you can't really do that with any kind of apartments if you don't own them, usually, most of the time, I think. But I'm pretty sure, like, installing an AC would require some drilling. And I'm not allowed to do that, so... What am I doing? AC also a big contributor to climate change. That's true. Install more ACs. It's like a cycle. Climate change happens, you need an AC, you install an AC, AC makes climate change worse, you install AC. It's just like a big cycle. This is also a big part that a lot of buildings in Europe are old and protected. Yes. Yes, that is true. No AC in the window, they make those. The window is the AC. Yeah, the window is the AC. There are ACs that are just, like, connected to the window. But, I also can't have that as well. I had that kind of AC in my previous apartment. I can't have anything like that in my, current apartment because, as I said, the building is protected and, the shape of the windows here is not the correct shape for stuff like that, for the window ACs, so that's also off the table. I wish I had an armored core. I wish I had an armored core. Okay. Oh, jeez, yeah. Live in a building from 1920s, the window is open, does nothing. I live in a building from 1800s. I live in a building from 1800s. Even worse. It's a brick building from 1800s. It keeps the heat like nothing. It's really fucking hot in here. It also is also kind of cold in here in the winter, so I have no idea how that, like, heat trapping really works here. It's not really enough. Not enough for me, at least. So, I don't know. Live in a building from 2021. Do you think you can adapt to Japanese cuisine? Because that Japanese dishes are very salty, even other Asians get difficulty getting used to it long term. I'm not sure. When I was in Japan, I wouldn't say that the dishes were salty. I mean, that might be because I already eat a lot of Japanese cuisine and make a lot of Japanese cuisine myself at home, which is why I was already used to it. But when I was in Japan, I wouldn't say that the dishes were, like, salty, like, particularly salty. I think they were pretty nice. So I feel like I'll have a great time because I already love Japanese cuisine. I already make a lot of Japanese dishes at home. So, you know, They do make ACs that sits on the floor with a tube you can use. Tube goes out the window. Yeah. That's exactly what I was talking about. I used to have one of those in my previous apartment, but I can't have one here because of the shape of the window, and the position of the windows in my current apartment. Because it's so old, it's very, very funky and freaky. I think Japanese people like a lot of sweet flavors. Yeah, Japanese people, the only thing that I feel like in Japanese cuisine is something that's like not to my taste. It's the fact that Japanese people can't handle spice at all. So all the dishes that are labeled as spicy, or spices that are labeled as spicy, or sauces, or anything like that, they barely have any spice. Just because Japanese people can't really handle it all that well. So, that's the only thing I feel like. Because I really like spicy food, that's like the only thing that I maybe would be like a little bit upset about. Favorite Japanese dish? To make or to eat? To eat, probably ramen. But when I make it, I don't make it the way that they make it in restaurants, so it's not really the same. To make, my favorite Japanese dish is probably milefeu nabe. The 100-layer nabe. It's really easy to make it, so I like making it a lot. I really like Japanese curry as well. Although, that's more of a culture mix kind of dish. It's not really Japanese, it's more Japanese Indian. I like Japanese curry, but at the risk of being crucified by teenage girls, I really dislike sushi. Really? You dislike sushi? I love sushi. But I will say, I probably prefer, very randomly, Russian-style sushi to any other kinds of sushi. I don't know why. Maybe it's like some kind of nostalgia speaking to me. But like Russian-style sushi just hits different. I don't know why. Love udon. Ooh. Udon is also good. The white woman calling Asian cuisine spiceless. I'm not that kind of white. Okay, maybe half. I'm half that kind of white, okay? Finnish people are not that big on spices. But, I'm not that kind of white. Love spicy food, spicy the better. Sake is great for making drinks. It is. It's also good. Sake is pretty good, to add to dishes as well. As like a type of way to add some kind of flavoring. I added to rice and also to the nabe that I mentioned, and in general. 100-layer cool, have to look that up. Yes. It's 100-layer nabe. I usually eat it with rice. It's really, really nice. It's a Chinese cabbage and pork slices, pork belly slices, stacked on top of each other in a pot. Not on top of each other, but like to make like a circle, basically. I haven't tried nabe, actually. Okonomiyaki is great in my opinion. It's also great. Nukijaga is also easy to make. I don't even know what... Wait, Nukijaga? Alright. Nikujaga. I'm so stupid. I was like, Nuki? What do you mean? Nuki? Wait, no, that's a very different thing from Niku. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I guess this usually uses beef, and I'm a cowgirl, so I don't eat beef. Okay? Cowgirl, so I don't eat beef. I guess you could still make it with pork or chicken. Most Japanese dishes are cultural mixes. Ramen comes from China, tempura comes from Portugal, etc. Yeah, that's true. A lot of like Japanese dishes that people like know to be Japanese are actually like cultural mix dishes, which is kind of like, this is kind of a lot of dishes in our world are actually cultural mix dishes, where you can't really say who did it first, so it's kind of just like a region I guess, a regional dish. Like a lot of people will argue about borscht, like who made it first, which nation made it first. The really the truth behind that is that when those dishes were made, um the nations and the ethnicities as we see them today did not really exist. They had a whole other kind of they had whole other nations, they had a whole other ethnic identity, which makes it kind of more attributed to a certain region because we don't have those nations and ethnic identities really in the same form that they were in our modern day world. So because of that, we more so attribute it to a specific region. So borscht is a Slavic food. Obviously, people are going to be like, no, it's Ukrainian, no, it's Russian, no, it's Belarusian, no, it's this, no, it's that, no, it's blah 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 blah. In reality, none of those countries existed when borscht was invented. So it's just a Slavic soup. So that's the case for a lot of dishes, and that's kind of also the case for a lot of Japanese dishes, or more like modern Japanese dishes. There are more like very like I'd say old school, but like real Japanese traditional dishes that no one really eats and no one really thinks about um when thinking about like traditional Japanese dishes like ochazuke, which is probably, if I dig into it a little more, it's just the first thing that came to mind. Might actually also be a cultural mix kind of dish, but to me, it's like that. No one is going to think about rice, fish, and green tea when you say Japanese cuisine. You know, sorry, I'm not that advanced with my racism. I can't tell. What's the top three finished dishes you will miss the most when you go to Japan? None. I said it. None. There are no traditional Finnish dishes that I would miss because I don't really. Okay, maybe one. Maybe um riisipiirakka, which is or Karjalan piirakka, I guess. Riisipiirakka, Karjalan piirakka. Piirakka is pie. Rice pies, it's like Karjala is Karelia. So it's like rice pies or Karelian pies, but they're not really pies. Um these things really don't have a Wikipedia page. No, they do. They do. What's in English? Karelian pastry. Karelian pies or Karelian pirogs. Yeah, those are probably the only things that I would miss because this is like very specific, I guess. But those are pretty nice, I'd say. Although I don't eat them all that often because it's just not something that I eat all that often. You kind of have to make them yourself. You don't have to make them yourself. You can just buy them like frozen. But also I I wouldn't go out of my way to buy them and make them and eat them. I only really eat them whenever I'm at someone else's house and they have those because for some reason whenever I go to like a Finnish person's party or like a family gathering party, they always have these and that's what I usually eat. Because a lot of the other stuff, a lot of the other like ethnic, uh, Finnish or Slavic dishes that they would have there, I just don't eat. So these things are very safe in that regard. they're very, very safe in that regard. But yeah. Uh, from memory, I think only udon is 100% Japanese and sushi. I'm not really sure. I mean, sushi kind of I feel like depends on the kind of sushi. Sushi rolls might also be a little bit mixed in with kimbap from Korea. Looks tasty. Me when France didn't invent French fries. Yeah. Loving the food history class. Yeah. If I'm not wrong, salmon sashimi is a modern invention as it usually had parasites before salmon farms were a thing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, People didn't really eat that much raw shit before because too much of a risk of getting sick and dying. If I were to leave here, I'd probably only miss Kai. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that, but yeah, that thing. I mean, who can miss bangers like Mammy? I actually kind of like Mammy. I actually kind of like Mammy. I don't eat it. Once again, this is another thing that it's like, to me, it's very much like a seasonal kind of thing. It's like you only really eat it on Easter. Oh my god. You only eat it on Easter, and then you forget about it for the rest of your existence. Yup, okay, I'm not going to get it like this, so... We've been stuck here for a really long time. Finnish speaking cow, kinda hot, not gonna lie. If you ever happen upon a Brazilian bar, you have to have a... I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that. My dad is the only one in my family who buys it during Easter. Really? I love having it with vanilla sauce. I think it's pretty good with vanilla sauce. Don't you think? Oh my gosh, I did it. Oh my gosh, I'm back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Yeah. It's okay. Oh. I can't read those pronunciation shits. Okay, I never learned how to, because when we were supposed to learn them in English class in school, I already knew how to pronounce every single one of those words, so I never learned how to read those. Oh god, I could never make it past the jumping mini game. Oh, I've only tried it with cream and sugar. Might have to try that, actually. It's really good with vanilla sauce. It's really good. If you don't like Mammy all that much, you can just up the ratio of the vanilla sauce to like a shit ton, and just have vanilla sauce with a hint of poppy flowers, basically. You can do it. Thank you. If you ever do ASMR stream, mix in some Finnish, please. Asking for a friend. You're Finnish? Yeah, I'm half Finnish. I am half Finnish. Okay, maybe, since you're asking so nicely, and since we're back where we were again, since we're back here, maybe I'll do some Finnish speaking ASMR. You got the Aisha. Thank you. Oh my god, I got cow lore. Yes. Cow lore. No, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have just waited. I did like a very stupid thing there. I don't know why. I don't even know why. We've been at the same place for the whole stream, by the way. 2.5 hours, by the way. Oh god. 2.5 hours. I don't know how long, how much longer I'm going to fucking last in this fucking place. It's hot. And this is what I do. I am truly some kind of a masochistic person. Be doing this to myself. Want chalky milk now? Go get it. I don't make chalky milk. Yeah, I only make strawberry milk. Exactly. Time is a flat circle. I'm curious, how long have you done streaming and how has the experience been in general? As Aisha, I have been streaming for 8 months, I think. I debuted on a different app on the November 3rd. But then I debuted on YouTube on December 14th. So, 7 months on YouTube, 8 months in general, 9 months just active on Twitter, I guess. I did do some streaming before I was Aisha as well. I did have a past life. I did reincarnate. I've done that kind of like off and off for multiple years. Only really doing it like once a month, if I'm being honest. Didn't really have any viewers. But then I got picked up by my previous company. And I became Aisha. And then my company imploded. Forever. And now I'm indie. Now I'm just Aisha. I'm just Aisha Ushimaru. The indie cow vtuber. I keep failing this one. I feel like I'm getting Jump King fatigue. As long as the milk is cold, I don't care. We have a heat wave going on in my country. Yeah, me too. Our country too. Help me. So you were Corpo? Yeah, I was Corpo. Yes, Corpo lore. I used to be Corpo. That's pretty cool. I mean, I guess if you could, if you want to see it that way, I wouldn't really call it cool. Just because, I don't know, maybe it just kind of like changed my perception of things. Of like being Corpo. Like being Corpo feels like the end all be all in VTubing. But honestly, being indie is really cool as well. You get to do whatever the fuck you want. Which I think is much cooler. Thank you for sharing your life. That is some lore to drop. Sounds like it's been a lot. Yeah. Okay, well, I will say there's nothing... I didn't, like, experience anything bad if you thought about that. Nothing like that. Just being Corpo, sometimes people... It's not exactly what some people might think it is. I don't know. Also, my Corpo was not very traditional, if you want to say it like that. My Corpo was not very traditional. It was very much, very, very experimental. So it was quite different, maybe, from other Corpos. But yeah, I don't know. I've been enjoying my time as indie as well. I will say. I enjoy being indie. I was, because of the experimental nature of my corpo, I was already, while in the corpo, I already was in there for 3 months before it not finally. That's mean. Not finally, but like just fully imploded, I guess. Because they announced it when I was like 2 months in, or like a month in, actually. Actually, like a month in. So 3 months after I joined, it imploded. So I didn't get to experience like that much of corpo life. I will say I was already, because of the experimental nature of my corpo, I was already doing quite a lot of things by myself. Most of the things that I was doing were by myself. I was funding everything myself. I was finding everything myself. And I just keep doing that. Now I just don't have any rules about it because I'm, you know, an indie. So I don't have to worry about any of that. Although, even with that, I'm not really big on breaking rules. I don't know. This sounds like being corporate is a lot of work and oversight. Yeah, that's true. Heatwave here too. Yeah, never be yourself is all you need. What? Think you forgot a coma. Yeah, you... Yeah, you forgot a coma there. Like, yeah, are you telling me to never be myself? Huh? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, finally. Finally. I'm back. I'm back here. Oh yeah, sorry. It's okay, it's okay. And I understood. I understood that you probably... This jump is so annoying. I'm going to go insane here. Oh. Okay. I'm doing it completely wrong. Oh my gosh. Finally. You're so back, never mind. It's okay, it's okay. We're back again. We're back again. We're at 75%. We've never been this high. We've never been this high. This is the highest we've ever gotten. Yeah! Oh my gosh. Ah. This is scary. This is actually really scary. 6 p.m. breakfast time? What? Breakfast? Why are you eating breakfast at 6 p.m.? You're actually kind of good at this game. It's just that we are distracting you every 5 seconds. Save? I can't save. I only have 40 coins. I need 100 to save. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait a sec. I need to check the guide. Oh gosh. We need to... Guys, we need to check the guide for this one. Oh no. What? How am I supposed to get up this thing? Oh my god. See, only 45. Because I am a very normal, healthy person who is very able to go out of my room at normal times. Oh gosh. Okay. Me too. Anyways. Now I'm too invested to leave. You can't leave. You can't leave. You gotta see this through. Okay. 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 That's a clip, alright. Yeah. That's a clip. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's all my life is, yeah, that's my life. My life is just clips. After clips. After clips. Of me falling. Falling down. Falling down. Again and again. Again and again. Yep. Yep. That's my whole life. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. Fun. Fun stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no. No. No, we're alright. No, I'm okay. Yeah, mentally. Mentally, I'm alright. Everything's fine. Why would you even ask? Why would you even ask? Everything is so good. Everything is so fine right now. Everything is absolutely going great. Going amazing. I think we lost her. You lost me a long time ago. With it being around 2020... Are we looking at it being finished around 4 AM? Make that 5. Should we call someone Aisha? I don't know. Call fucking animal control because I'm going rabid. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Chat, it's not over. It's not over though. It's only over when I say it's over. And I say it's not over. Not just yet, at least. I'm stupid. We're back at 75%. Guys, that wasn't so bad. Mad cow disease is back. No, no, I don't want to have a sponge brain. No, no. It's actually mental. We have just 40 coins this far. Should have been at least 70. Yeah. 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 How the fuck am I supposed to... Huh? Oh, maybe... Okay, I get it. No way. At least I fall here. This is your moment. This is the time. Meow meow, I'm a cow. Meow meow, I'm a cow. No. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say meow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Go moo. 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 I'm too smooth. I'm not in the mood. Trying to make moves. Trying to make moves. Put you in the mood. Trying to make moves. Trying to make moves. Trying to make moves. We are worried about your finger health. Ugh. They're snapping. Carpal tunnel, no! Guys, I play rhythm games. I'm already getting carpal tunnel at like... $25. This minigame will take years off your life. You sing well. Don't want to sound surprised, but it's good. You should check out my covers then. You should check out my covers. Go to my channel. Open it. There's a cover of Now on Step. Of Watame is Now on Step. My Oshi Watame Tsunomaki. I did a cover for my birthday. You should go check it out. You're almost there though. Guys broke. Aisha broke. We have to buy a new one. No, don't replace me, please. Want a pet cow named Richard? Why Richard? No, naming him Richard is not going to make him rich. Alright, I will listen. Yeah. Watermelon, yes, watermelon. Oh. Well, that's embarrassing. I thought we got out of this purgatory. I was wrong. Oh, how wrong I was. Oh my god. Oh my god. The only thing I know about Watame is watermelon and that she can do a perfect wee beam. She is also a Wakipai connoisseur. She also did nothing wrong. Oh, and her Hai Yorokonde cover. 8 hours, let's go! Yay! Yay! We've been at it for 8 fucking hours! Oh my god. Okay, why did I do that? My mom's messaging me something. Mom, I literally told her I was going to stream. Mom. Alright. Oh, my mom said she watched K-pop Demon Hunters. I watched the K-pop Demon Hunters. I was at my parents' place last week. Or well, on Sunday and Monday. And I watched K-pop Demon Hunters and I told my mom to watch it as well. She was messaging me that she liked the songs. I also like the songs. We broke into a million pieces. And we can't go back, but now I'm broken glass. Actually, I really like Your Idol from that one. I really like Your Idol. Even though Saja Boys, it's like, I'm a big girl idol group fan, but I don't really like boy idol groups. Isn't Maru a masculine suffix? Ushimaru is a real Japanese surname. So, no. Ushimaru is an actual surname. It means cow circle. Maru means circle. Milestone. Just for fun and why? What would be the Japanese name for Aisha if you repeat it in Japanese? It would just be Aisha. Aisha is a Middle Eastern name, but it's a name everywhere, kind of. It has its own versions everywhere. Maybe just I, as a Japanese version. I don't know. But Aisha, the way that I pronounce it, is also the Japanese way to pronounce it. So, my surname is Japanese. Understand now what you mean with people saying they think you are older than you are. Your singing voice is really good, actually. Really? Friends are making me watch K-pop Demon Hunters on Sunday for their birthday. It's actually pretty good. Your idol is the GOAT. Yes, yes. A live scene of the K-pop movie is one meme about the characters eating because usually idol companies wouldn't just let them and the guy stand saying the movie is basically Bleach. Oh, I see. I know if a given name has Maru, it's usually for a male. But yeah, it's a surname. Kept pronouncing it as Aisha. A lot of people first pronounce it as Aisha. I don't blame them. But Aisha is usually this way. Although, for example, in Winx Club, the Aisha in there, her name is spelled the same way that my name is spelled, but it's pronounced Aisha still. My name is pronounced Aisha, though. I'm Aisha. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But yeah, I really like the movie. I will say I would want them maybe to expand on some of the lore and some of the character, like, relationships. Like, I feel like we didn't get enough of the, like, mentor in the movie. When it's like, she's like a big reason for the main character's, like, insecurities and stuff like that. I feel like we should have maybe gotten, like, a little more scenes involving her. And yet we didn't. But also, like, some lore and stuff like that. I did like it, and I did like it a lot. I did like the songs a lot and stuff like that. I do feel like they're probably going to make a series out of it, because it honestly does feel a lot like they're making this movie to see how people like it, and then they're going to make a series if people like it, and people did like it, like, a lot. Based Winx Club reference, 7-year-old me would be happy. I was such a Winx Club girl. Before My Little Pony existed, I was a little Winx Club girl, okay? I will say though, it falls off after season 4, like a lot, like a lot. Uh, Mainly because the first 3 seasons were the ones that Ingenious Raffi actually planned for the series. And after that, after it became like a massive success, Rainbow said to him, "You gotta make another season." So he made season 4, um, which you can already kind of see that there's a little bit of a dip in quality of the story. I feel like, although it still has that charm to me personally, but then after that, it just completely fell off. It just completely fell off. Like, season 4 was supposed to be like the bonus season, and that was supposed to be it. But then they were like, actually, we want to keep capitalizing on this more and more and more. So they just kind of kept doing that, and yeah. I am kind of excited for the new series that's gonna be coming out though. Mm-mm-mm. I don't pronounce it because I don't know any Aisha, and if I talked out loud to people I watch, it would be weird. It's a Shonen Jump problem, yeah. Oh god. But yeah, I'm the only one who loves your sins. Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Listen, cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Desire. Can't look away. Don't you know I'm here to save you? But you're running wild. Yeah, I'm on your knees. I'ma be your idol. Bum 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 bum. Aisha Ushimaru rolls off the tongue well. Yes, I love it. I cooked very, very well on my name. Yes. You already announced the show? Yeah, they are doing no, they didn't announce the show. I was talking about Winx. But for K-pop Demon Hunters, they haven't announced the show yet. As far as I'm aware. Some people say that, oh, there's gonna be a new movie, blah blah blah, but I'm pretty sure none of that is confirmed. People are just speculating. I want to try and become a skunk-themed Bariniku vtuber. Ooh. Skunk. That's interesting. Golden is also a very great song, but I ain't got the pipes for Golden, I'll be honest. It's not a song. The girl songs in that movie are not made for altos. They are not made for girls with deep voices, like, at all. Like, the belts in there are insane. My least favorite song is probably Soda Pop. Because, it kind of, like, encapsulates everything I hate about, boy idol groups. It kind of, like, encompasses everything, like, the very, like, familiar nature of it, with, like, it all sounds the same, and the song being, like, very catchy, but objectively not very great. Oh my god. My friends, suggested skunk because, I farted a lot! Oh my god. Are you still saying this seems much worse than DS or Elden Ring? Big god for checkpoints. I wish there were more. I wish there were more. I wish I was able to put more checkpoints. Because this is not enough. Oh my god. We're back where we started at. We made zero fucking progress this stream. I can't leave it at that. I need to at least get back to where I was previously, to 75%. So that there's a little, at least like some progress being made in this game, in this stream. As if that's not an aspect of girl idol groups. Yeah, but they're girls. So they're cute about it. Oh my gosh! Lunartist, thank you so much for the... What is that? 5,001? Is that one? Is that 5,001? History lesson tuition fee today. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 5,000. Ah! Thank you for the tuition. Is it one? What kind of currency is that? What kind of currency is this? Okay, I gotta at least get back to where I was. I gotta at least do that. You even gave me some money, like I have an obligation. The sushi scene with the girl is the only clip from that movie I've seen, and the blue tiger. It's South Korean, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, okay. So, I know my I know my currencies. Haha. Yeah, the blue tiger is very silly and very cute. I liked him. I kind of watched it because Nagi was telling me to watch it. Rest in piss, Bird Boy. But, I ended up liking it. Even though I'm not, like, a big K-pop fan. I used to listen to some girl groups a little bit, like, casually. And I will still, like, maybe sometimes when a song goes viral or something, will listen to some girl groups. But, like, not as much. I'm still, like, familiar with the culture, though. I'm still familiar with the culture. So, you know, some of the aspects there did not get lost to me. This is getting lost to me, though. All of this whole section. I'm just lost. I heard not so good things about the K-pop industry. Yeah, it's very much like a fairy tale world, a version of the K-pop industry, where people are way nicer than they are in reality to the idols. Like, it's definitely that kind of thing, but once again, this is, at the end of the day, it's just a children's movie. Obviously, they're not going to accurately depict the exploitation, and all the unhealthy things that happens in K-pop groups, because they don't want to show that to little kids, and for the little kids to think that eating, like, fucking 3 apple slices a day is okay, you know. I remember reading about AKB47 drama back in the day. That's Japanese, though. Just Japanese idol groups. Although, idol groups in general, there's not that big of a difference. Some people would argue that, like, oh, Korean is more exploitative, Japanese is more exploitative. They're both bad. They both suck. I am still a big fan of Japanese, idol groups, though. I am a big fan. Maybe I should try from this side. Okay. Japanese idols have their own issues, sadly. I just know more about them. The idols... Wait. Where that one girl shaved her head because rumors started that she was dating some guy IRL and her fans began to reject her or something. It was like years ago. Yeah. I remember that. There were a bunch more drama with the 47 groups as well. For another one, that was it was something started with N47 kind of group. I don't know. They are named by specific locations, but one of those groups, a girl was actually attacked while she was going back to her apartment. So very very not great things happen in there as well. The idols get to eat full meals uninterrupted with it truly is a great fantasy movie, yeah. AKB 48, 47, 47, no, not 47, 48, yes, 48. They do have like a lot of sister groups, and then one of those sister groups, that starts with, is like based on a location that starts with N. I don't remember it. I'm sorry. Um, one of the girls got attacked, yes. Which is not great. They've been around for 19 years. Oh yeah, NJT, I think. Yes, NJT or NMB 48. I don't remember. I don't know. One of those. Sorry, I mistyped. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Every K culture has very grindy and over competitive. We don't have any natural resources like oil, so we just squeeze human resources like forever. Oh my god. I've heard that stalkers are a big problem in Japan. Yeah. And then yeah, and all I feel like yeah, Korea. There's like this big like thing with isn't that kind of like with a lot of Asian countries right now? Like people are so insanely overworked that like the birth rate in the country is plummeting largely because of the like amount of work that people have to do to sustain themselves. Like people are not having babies and the governments don't like that. But like the reason why they're not having babies is just because they don't have time. They don't have time. They barely even have any time to do the baby making process, okay? Like a lot of the people don't even have time for that because they just like come home, eat, sleep, that's it. They don't have any time to do any of that, and the government just wants people to make any babies, and they keep making like all of these grants like, oh, you get like these kind of monies and this kind of benefits when you have a baby, when the real problem is because of how that people are not having babies because they are poor, even though that might be also a contributor, but it's mainly because people just don't have time. They don't have time to make babies, though they don't have time to raise babies. It's just really, really hard because of that. Uh, I just know AKB48's gimmick was meant to be an idol group that anyone can see, and it was situated at a department store either in Akihabara or Shinjuku. Yeah, Akihabara, because AKB stands for Akihabara. You have no idea. There was a movie by Satoshi Kon called Perfect Blue about an idol that gets stalked and she's also so overworked, so her perception of reality is distorted. Yeah. I know Perfect Blue. My Japanese friend has some experiences, unfortunately. Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah. Mm. The laws that prevent these issues are almost non-existent. Yeah, it's very, very bad. Not to mention the whole general war thing that's going on in Korea. Yeah, also that, like, it's just so weird. Like, the 4B movement, like, women are not, like, I think the 4Bs, it's like you don't date men, you don't have intimacy with men, you don't have children. I don't know what the fourth one was, but basically because of like how men are treating women in Korea, because like a lot of men in Korea are getting basically like, how do you even say it, like manipulated, or not manipulated, but like influenced by all of those like incel ideologies. They are treating women bad, and because of that, women are refusing to have any kind of relations with men. Yeah. Fortunately, that's also why Japanese suicide rates are so high. It's really sad. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Search Orange Phoenix's roommate had a stalker at Comiket, and the con organizers didn't even want the police there. Yeah, that's true. I also heard that. When that whole situation happened, I was following that whole situation, and it's really sad. It's really sad. There's another horror movie, saw clips of where a mother who couldn't become an idol in her youth due to her plainness forces her attractive daughter to act like a living doll. I've never seen that. I don't know, but yeah. Um, labor is... Labor laws are very much not great in a lot of Asian countries. In China as well, people have like this movement or like principle of living with like numbers of like how much you work and stuff like that. Like people, it's a problem everywhere in Eastern Europe, Eastern Asia. Like it's China, it's Japan, it's Korea, it's all of those countries. They all have massive problems on overworking people. And because of that, they all have very, very low birth rates. Which kind of, with China, their whole, like, one-child policy now seems, like, ironic. Because back then, they had problems with people making too many kids. Now they're having problems with people not making enough kids. So, yeah. Not great. Just horrible because nobody was pulling the stalker off her for a whole 10 seconds. Yeah, that's true. I feel like people were just so confused by what was happening, they just couldn't react. Have not heard about the gender war thing before, sad to hear it has gone so far for it to be an option. Yeah, it's very, very sad. Also, China, Japan, and Korea don't have animal cruelty laws either. Yes, in China, it's a very, very, like, massive problem with people being cruel to animals because they don't have any official laws in place to prevent that. In China, there's like a very, very bad thing going on with the animals. There's a social stigma, sure, but no legal punishment for treatment of animals is horrible. Yeah, I've also heard about all that. I think it's because a lot of Chinese people are not more than 1 or 2 generations away from raising livestock. China's having an underpopulation problem. Not exactly underpopulation, but just like under birth rate. Birth rate is just like bad. I'll stop talking about sad things now. It's okay, it's okay. Oh my gosh.
Less than 3.
Less than 3. Thank you, Chimera, for $6.18. Thank you so much. You scared me. 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 Okay. Okay. Moo. I love it. I love how that smile works. The moo. Yes, yes, the cow. The dancing cow that's not dancing because YouTube is stupid and doesn't have animated emotes. Get spooked, nerd. Don't spook me. Why are you being so mean to me? Also, hello. Yes, hello. We are actually kind of going to probably wrap up soon. Oh my gosh. Oh, No, 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 no. I have to get back there. I have to get back there. I have to actually, like, at least end the stream on a positive note. On a maybe, like, a neutral note. Okay? I share you're on Twitch? No, I only stream on YouTube. Got a gifted membership to you, and now I want to maximize my consumption of cowgirl-related content. I really appreciate that. With an aging population and low birth rates, it makes it hard for essential services to work properly. Also hurts the economy. Yes, yes, exactly. Hello, hello. No, not again, please. It's okay. It's okay. We can get back. We can get back. We can still get back to where we were. It's okay. It's okay. It's not over till it's over. Shit. You have a Discord server? No, I don't have a Discord server either. Not yet, at least. I do have a Twitter. So you can follow me on Twitter. I have links in the description. Yes, yes, yes. All my socials are in the description. I have a link tree with all my socials. Yes. That is what I said. No, guys, I promise you, we're going to get back. We're going to get back. We're going to get back there. It's fine. Just follow it. Thank you! Thank you! I appreciate it a lot. I really appreciate it. You know what? Me personally, as advice from a streamer, Twitter followers do not matter. Twitter followers literally don't matter. The thing that matters the most, the followers that matter the most are the followers that you have on the platform that you primarily make content on or stream on, I guess, since that's our, as VTubers, that's our primary content. Guys, it's okay. I swear we can still get back. Guys, I swear. Do likes matter at all? Not really. When you're a streamer, not really. If you're just a YouTuber, then yes, likes matter, but if you're a streamer, likes don't really matter. The only thing that matters about Twitter followers is the fact that you preferably want to keep your Twitter follow count, so the people that you follow, under half of your following. So if you have 1,000 followers, you should keep your follow count of people who you follow under 500. And so for me, whenever I get more Twitter followers, I don't really, like, look at them all that much or stress about them all that much. For me, YouTube followers are what, you know, kind of, like, matter the most. But whenever I get new Twitter followers, that means that I can follow more people on Twitter. Not looking toward the future as an essential worker. Yeah. Brother Christ, I'm begging you, can't do this, please. Yes, the cow cult. Yes, Twitter followers matter if you're making money off Twitter, but we're not. We're not. So, try to engage as much as I can with streamers. Ah, thank you. County, yes, county. Really, there's supposed to be a ratio to followers. Yes, yes. If you have, you should keep it. You should keep it under half of your follower count. Wait, why? I'm not really sure. It's kind of has to do with, like, Twitter not thinking that you're a bot. You know? Because if you follow too many people, that might kind of signal to Twitter that the account that you're using, you're not, like, growing on it, you're just following people on there, which is not great for you. Oh my god. And also for optics. People might see that you're following everyone, and they might think that you're just following back everyone who follows you, which is not great. I feel like I stepped into a multiverse of yabai. YouTube is all about algorithm. Did your ex-corp know provided the way to understand algorithm? Not because, I mean, in in some way, but yeah, YouTube is all about algorithm. YouTube is all about following the trends and making a connection to what you're going to say, and if that has something to do with something trendy, and blah 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 blah, blah, and the counts, the numbers, blah 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 blah. It's all really hard. It's already hard. What are optics? Pardon me for I am dumb. How it looks, basically. Having it be pretty. When you have when you follow too many people and you don't have that many followers, it doesn't look very pretty. The jump there is so small. What's wrong with that? I have a Twitter account only to follow artists. Other than that, I don't use it. Yeah, there's no harm in that. I mean, if you want to actually use that account to grow, if you want to actually grow on that account, and if you want to post your own stuff, you should have it under half of your follower count. But obviously, if you don't use that account for anything else, you don't have to do that. I'm following 1K people with less than 50 followers. Oh well, anyways. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you're not using it to grow, if you're not using it to, like, promote your brand or your streams in this case, then it's fine. You don't have to do that. A lot of fancy words for simple concepts make sense. Yes. Yes. That is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to do very unchristian things. Makes so cool. Do likes help from a Twitter engagement perspective? That's kind of the only reason I do them. I think, yeah, it does. It does. Likes do help. Likes do help. Yes. Yes. They do. Also a fan of holistic. My favorite word is lexicon. Dang. Those are very, very fancy words. Most people don't have a brand to promote. Yeah, exactly. So if you have a Twitter account just to follow people, that's totally fine. It's totally fine. You don't have to worry about shit like optics. If you're just a random guy who's not trying to promote anything. What kind of mic setup do you use? I have the SC420 USB, the T-Bone from the Faman brand. SC420. Yes. The funny number. I like methinks. Yeah, that's also a very fancy word indeed. A very, very fancy word indeed. I cannot end the stream before I get back where I was. I want to promote the word of the cow. Yes! Greetings, Aisha. I just want to stop by and say hi. I'm some new around here, and it's a pleasure to meet everyone. Thank you! Welcome! Methinks is a good one. Yes, it is a good one. But there's just so many things that are... taking away my attention, like my cat meowing and like the chat going rapid. Is there any games you look towards to stream? I stream a bunch of different games. I like streaming Crusader Kings 3. And my religion based on cute anime cowgirls. Yes. You're a public figure in some shape or form. You should probably have a private account you can follow as many people as you want on, and a public view with a more strict on who you want to follow. Yes, yes, that is true. You're really determined to see this cute girl at the top of the tower. I am. I am extremely determined. Oh my god. Finally back here. Okay, I'm going to get on the top of this thing. Here. This is where we're going to be ending things. Okay. Appreciate the welcome also, you're very gorgeous. Yes, thank you, thank you. My mama very much cooked on my design. You like CK3? That is so basic. Okay, I'm down the cow now. Yeah! I love CK3. I'm a paradox gamer, unfortunately. Determination, yes, determination got me back here. So, at least we did like 15% progress here. At least it's something. I like that she replied to each chat message individually with equal amounts of energy. I like bigger streamers, but sometimes the chat messages feel like a drop of water in the ocean. That's like the main appeal of smaller streamers, though, isn't it? That they are able to see like all or almost all of the messages that they get, and they get to reply to almost all of them. So I get what you mean. I get what you mean, and I'm glad that you feel welcomed in that way. Oh my god, there are numbers past 75. Yes, 76. Привет. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Paradox games are the best, and the worst thing ever. Stellaris, my love and hate. Oh yes, paradox and history-based games goes hand in hand. Exactly, and I'm a historian, so obviously, I'm a paradox gamer. Really don't like watching big streamers. I love watching big streamers. For me, it's like I don't really talk with streamers all that much in general. I don't really, you know, engage. So for me, it's just like doesn't matter as much. But I do definitely mean like if you are the type of person to type a lot in chat, to talk to the streamer a lot, I do get like the appeal of smaller streamers. Watching big streamers for 3 years until my friends started becoming VTubers. Now I feel like I should support smaller streamers. Yes, yes. Supporting smaller streamers is very, very great. The end of the stream, we're done. Well, it was nice to meet you regardless. Yeah, thank you. You can hop in on one of my other streams. Speaking of CK3, we're playing CK3 this week. We're playing it on Saturday, I think. Yeah, tomorrow we're playing Uma Musume again. Then we are not playing anything because I am having an off day on Friday, and then on Saturday we're going back and we're playing CK3, and then on Sunday we're going to have a members only stream, which is going to be a Uma Musume Road to the Top movie watch along. My one friend had to deal with a lot of parasocial people, though. A lot of banning, frustration, getting spammed in DMs. I share your design and speak, and I love it. Not over-designed with the right amount of assets. Yes, yes. My mama did really cook a lot on it. And, yeah. I haven't really encountered all that much of parasociality. I guess it's just the way that I do things. Maybe I've just gotten lucky. I don't know. But I do know that it's like a frustration to a lot of people. Yeah. Wait, I'm a member. That means I'm in the club. Yeah! You'll be able to watch Uma Musume Road to the Top with me. Like, if I didn't want to interactive stream, why would I watch a person playing for 3 hours instead of 20-minute long edited version? I don't know, for like background noise, I guess. That's what I do. Speaking of cute girls, though. Speaking of supporting smaller streamers. Let's see if there are any smaller streamers live. Okay, guys, we can also support bigger streamers, right? Wait, When is this stream starting? Because if it's starting in like 2 minutes, we can support all kinds of sizes of streamers. Gambling stream. It's like seeing someone in concert. I'm seeing Ada live in August. Ooh, that's so cool. And she always does her performance in the cage while silhouetted. Yes, that's so cool. She certainly values her privacy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I love her stuff because of that. She's very, very cool. Uh, oh no. Oh no. Um, okay then. Who can we raid? The stream usually start around 20 CEST. I took a look at the time and how long the stream has been at so far. Yes, usually at 2021 CEST. That's when I usually start my streams. That'd be pretty funny if you rated someone like Doki Bird or Hololive-sized streamers. That would be funny, but I don't have the balls to do anything like that. I do not have the balls to do something like that. Um, let's see. Stop fighting, you two. Stop fighting. Stop being like that. Okay, let's raid our fellow cow, Ala. I'm sending you all over to Ala, Alicia, Dalantano, my fellow cow from the cow lab. Go say hi to her, okay, guys? Nice meeting you, E. 76% and you wanted to give up at 23 in progress is huge. Cats fighting, yeah, they're hungry, so they're getting a little frustrated. So I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go feed them. I can see actually becoming mint-sized in terms of following. I don't know if I see myself like that, but I really appreciate that you do. But mm, 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 mm. Yeah, we've had cow labs, and who knows, maybe soon we're going to have another cow lab. There's the lab of cows. Yes, yes. Glory to the Moo Princess. Yes, yes. Okay, guys. As always, thank you everyone so much for watching the stream, for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, and